All right. So in the last portion, um, we were actually doing uh, coding, but it was motor 10. It went through all motor 10 events, then it went to motor 20 events. So actually, I want this to happen at the same time. So basically, we have to change around some of the code. All right, let's start off with something pretty like easy to understand. We have here's all the motor 10 events. Here's the function start motor 10. Here's the function start motor 20. So they're going to set velocity of 50, spin forward, wait 3 seconds, set velocity of 100, spin forward, wait 3 seconds, then stop. This one is spin to position 180 degrees, wait for 3 seconds, spin to 90 degrees. So there's two options for me in this. Okay, so if I'm saying wait true, basically it has to spin to 180, then it's going to wait 3 seconds. So that takes a little bit of time. That takes like, half a second. So I actually want this to happen at the same exact time. Once it hits 3 seconds on my clock, I want both things to happen where it's going to spin to 90 degrees, and this one also goes up to 100 velocity. So I'm going to say this is false. Basically, now this one goes straight, waiting for 3 seconds. This one waits for 3 seconds. So basically, it doesn't have to wait for the second motor to spin to 180. It just automatically knows after 3 seconds, it's going to go ahead and spin to 90. This one's going to go to 100. So right now, we have our event handlers. So this is bumper D pressed. Bumper D pressed. Okay, so when bumper D is pressed, I want this function to happen, and I want this function to happen at the same time. All right, let's see if this works. I'm going to download it. All right, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and run this. All right, let's go ahead and press the bumper. So if you noticed, this one and this one at 3 seconds changed. Okay, I'm going to change this to false, and then hopefully you can see on here, or true. Hopefully you guys can see the difference on here. Basically, it has to turn to 180 first, and then it will wait for that 3 seconds. So the timing is going to be a little bit off. So right now, bumper D is the event. So I'm going to change around some things on here. Okay, so actually, here is what you can do also for block coding. So it's the same exact events, same exact thing. When bumper D is pressed, it's the same exact thing. Here's motor 10. Here is motor 20. All right, so we're going to get into a broadcast. So basically, here's a broadcast that's saying when started. So basically, automatically, right when started, it's going to broadcast start motors. So when basically it knows these functions are, uh, uh, when it receives this message, it's going to basically go through the same exact process. So it's receiving the message, the broadcast basically saying start motors. So let's go over and convert this into Python. So first thing I'm going to do is register the event start motors equals event. So now that it knows that is an event. Okay, so next part is I'm defining the function when started. What do I want to happen when started? We have start motors, and what's nice about this is it knows that this is an event now. Okay, so what I want to happen is I want to broadcast and wait. So basically it's saying send the message start motors. Okay. So we're going to change this from bumper D pressed to start motors. And here's another thing that we need to add in here is we need to put in this when started function. And basically we're calling that function to do what it needs to do. All right, so I tried to download this, and there is one syntax thing I have to put in here, and it is the colon. All right, so there's one last thing I added in here, and it's basically waits 1 second so it can register all these events properly. So it's not running too fast and like skips over some of this code. Okay, so let's press this and let's run it. And it is running, same as if we did press the bumper. Right, so now you guys know how to do broadcasting. Broadcasting is you're defining a function, you're defining an event, then you're saying, here's the event, broadcast it, and basically it's down here as well. Okay, hopefully that helps out with that last. And here's just part of the very last section where we're saying, like, make a broadcast. What does it do? Okay, hopefully that helps out. See you guys later. Bye.